Hello students, today I am going to teach you subject science standard 3rd chapter number 6. Chapter name is understanding birds. This is the second video of this lesson. In first video we learned that introduction, body parts of a bird, types of beaks. Now in this video we learn feet and claws, perching birds, climbing birds, flesh-eating birds, scratching birds, wading birds, swimming birds, and feathers. Feathers, body feathers, down feathers, flight feathers, and how birds fly. So students, feet and claws. The size and shape of the feet and claws of a bird differ greatly. So, the claws of a bird help it to walk, swim, climb and perch. Students, size and shape. Size and shape of the feet of bird is differ, and the claws of a bird help to walk, swim, climb and perch. They also help the bird to catch, hold and eat food. That the claws also help bird to catch and hold and eat food also, and provide protection from its enemies. And also provide protection from enemies. Birds have 4 toes on each of the 2 feet. It have how many toes? 4 toes on each of the 2 feet. एक feet में कितने toes? 4. And so students, let's learn more about feet and different claws of birds. Here different types of birds have different types of feet and claws. First one, perching birds. So students, birds like crow, sparrow, parrot and myna. That birds, crow, sparrow, parrot and myna have 3 toes in front and 1 at the back. 3 toes कहाँ पे? Front पे and 1 at back side. So their toes help them to hold the branch of a tree very firmly. That the toes of that birds help them to hold the branch of a tree, and this act is called perching. This act is called perching. They can even sleep while perching without falling. Even they can also sleep without falling while perching. So because the toes continue to grip the branch freely. Next one, climbing birds. Birds like woodpecker. That the climbing birds like woodpecker have 2 toes sticking out backward. 2 toes in front side and 2 toes in back side. Perching bird का कैसा था? 3 toes at front side and 1 back. But in climbing birds, 2 toes front side and 2 at back side. They have long curved toes, and these toes help them to climb up and hold on to the trees. These types of birds that the toes help them to climb and hold on to the trees. Now next one, flesh-eating birds. Birds like eagle, vulture, these types of birds eat flesh. So birds of prey like eagle, vulture and quack have a strong and sharp claws called talons. These types of claws have strong and sharp. That's called talons, and these talons help them to catch and hold their prey like mice, rats and toads. These types of toes. So flesh-eating birds, eagle, vulture, these types of toes have strong and sharp claws. That's called talons. So these help them to catch and hold their foods. So what we learn? Perching birds, birds like crow, sparrow have what types of? 3 at front toes and 1 at back side. Climbing birds, 2 at front side and 2 at back side. Flesh-eating birds have strong and sharp claws that called talons. Now students, scratching birds. Birds like hen have strong legs with 3 toes in front and 1 toe at the back. Like the perching birds, scratching birds also have 3 toes front side and 1 at back side. So these toes have sharp and hard claws to help them scratch the ground for seeds and worms. These types of birds like hen have these types of claws or these types of toes that have sharp and hard claws to help them scratch the ground for seed and worms. Now next one, wading birds. Birds like herons, cranes and have long legs with spread out toes. They have long legs with spread out means like फैला हुआ, spread out toes. These birds walk on the mud. Birds, heron and cranes walk on the muds. That's why they have these types of toes, and they shallow in the water of ponds to catch their prey such as crabs. Their toes, that crane and heron toes help them to stand on the soft mud without sinking, and long legs help them to walk without getting their feather wet. Next one, swimming birds. The birds like dog, geese, these types of birds have webbed feet and with 3 toes in front and 1 toes at back. 3 toes at the front side and 1 at back. The front toes are joined by skin forming a web, and the web feet push against the water and move the birds forwards. That toes help them to push the water against and move the birds forwards. So these birds help, that the toes help them to swim and glide in water. These types of toes who have duck and geese. So duck and geese, in duck and geese toes, duck and geese उसका टोज जो होता है उसके क्या हेल्प करता है, उसे स्विम एंड ग्लाइड करने में, किस में? वाटर में, इन वाटर. So these all are feet, and different feet have different feet, and claws have different birds have different types of feet and claws. So next one, feathers. Body feathers, down feathers, flight feathers, and so first one, feathers. Students, feathers are the most unique features of a bird. It is the most unique features of a birds. They help them to fly. That the feather help them body to fly. With the help of feathers, they flies, and to keep itself warm and to camouflage, so that the feathers help them to keep warm and to fly. Feathers are of 3 types. How many types? 3 types. First, body feathers, down feathers, and flight feathers. So first one, body feathers. They cover the body, wings and tails. Body feathers cover the body, wings and tails. They have strong but light. They are strong and light. In weight, body feathers are strong but light in weight. They give a smooth shape to the bird. Body feather give a smooth shape to the birds. It means body feathers give the shape to the birds. Now down feathers, they are located close to the body. Down feathers are located close to the body. Underneath the body feathers, they are floppy and soft and help to keep the body warm. Down feathers are where it is located close to the bodies, and down feathers are floppy and soft. Down feathers are floppy and soft, that help them to keep warm and safe. So next one, flight feathers. Flight feathers are found on the wings and tails of a birds. It is found in the wings and tails. Wings में और किस में पाए जाते हैं? Tails में. Flight feathers found in wings and tails of a birds. They are long and flat. Flight feathers are long and flat. The wing feathers are used in flapping. That the wings feathers are used in flapping, and the tail feathers help in changing the direction during a flight. So wings में जो flight feather होता है, that's are used in flapping, and tail feather जो tail feather होता है, flight tail में flight feather होता है, वो किस में help करता है? That change in the direction during a flight. During bird's flight, that the tail feather help in changing the direction. So next one, how birds fly. How birds fly? We all know that birds fly with the help of their 2 wings, with the help of feathers. But how they fly? So students, birds fly with the help of wings. I have already told that the feathers help them to fly, help the birds to fly, and birds fly with the help of wings. So wings are modified forelimbs, and they move in 2 special ways called upstroke and downstroke. First one, up and downstroke. So in upstroke, the wings are thrown upward and backward. Upstroke में क्या है? Wings are thrown upward and backwards, while in downstroke the wings are pushed downwards and forwards. So upstroke में upward and downward, and downstroke में downwards and forward. So these strokes lift the bird into the air. These two strokes lift the bird into the air and the bird flies. So to change the direction of flight, birds use their tail feathers. That the birds use their tail feathers. So students, I hope you all understand this also. In first video we understanding introduction, body parts of a bird, body part of a bird, types of beaks, how many types of beaks. So in this video we learn feet and crows, perching birds. Perching birds have crows and sparrow are perching birds. Climbing birds, woodpeckers is climbing bird. Flesh-eating birds, eagle, vulture, these animals are flesh-eating, these birds are flesh-eating birds. Scratching birds, hen is a scratching bird. Wading birds, heron and crane are wading birds. Swimming birds, duck and geese, these types of birds are called swimming birds. And feathers, body feathers, down feathers and flight feathers, and how birds can fly. So I hope you all understand this. Thank you.